live momentarily.
Neil, if you get a chance, you can make me co-host.
I'm
Tom.
gonna.
Tommy.
Oh, okay, Tom. Great, thanks.
Tommy, thank you, Tom.
Live momentarily. Okay, we are in fact live on YouTube now, so I want to welcome everybody to Rosendale Open Mic on this, the 27th day of September, and we have a wonderful lineup of folks ready to play with and for us, and more yet to come. And stand by. I think I'm gonna mute myself for a second. Mike, say something.
All right, so yes, so I posted the list in the chat.
Very good.
And we'll get started when Neil is ready, but he may have a surprise. You never know. And
That's the nature of surprises.
I guess so. Yeah. I heard a song once. Nothing new ever happened before.
That's quite true.
Yes,
It is true.
Yep.
The law of nature.
Yeah. Well, I will mention, we'll mention it throughout the night probably, but on Sunday at 5 p.m. is the next Musicians for the Greater Good concert, as we call it, MGG, musiciansforthegreatergood.org. We're going to do a concert that's going to benefit the New England Wildlife Center. And I think we have, if I remember correctly, Tom Smith is going to be our headliner, feature opener. But we've got a couple hours of music and some surprises. Some animal surprises. Let me leave it at that from the Wildlife Center. I have a warm place for the Wildlife Center because they're holding the 25 turtles from Butler's Pond that we rescued, and they're just about ready to start dredging Butler's Pond out behind my place in Quincy. And the Wildlife Center is getting ready to reopen, and I believe the live open mic at Catbird Cafe at the Wildlife Center will be hosted by John McHugh.
Yay!
And I think the plan was, unless it changes, that they're going to alternate between live and virtual open mics at the Wildlife Center on Saturday evenings at 6 p.m.
Yeah, it's still up in the air. It should be sometime in October, but we're not really sure.
Yeah. It's the nature of the pandemic that you're never quite sure about anything.
That's true. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Mike. I actually didn't hear what you were saying because somebody, as always, placed the.
I talked a little bit about MGG and about the Catbird Cafe hopefully going live sometime in October.
Okay, and the only other thing that I did want to mention for all of you who do know Rick Goggin, I'm not sure if Junko's in the house yet. She may or may not be here. She had a very late morning doing translations, but I do want to just let you know that for those of you who don't know and did know Rick Goggin was one of our earliest Romulan members of our community, and we lost Rick Goggin after he had a very triumphant battle with a lot of things in his lifetime, and he passed away on August 30th. This coming Sunday, October 2nd, from 2 to 5, we're having a celebration of his life ceremony, and I will put Junko's email address. She requests an RSVP, so we have an idea of how many people are going to be coming, and everybody from Rosendale Open Mic is welcome to come, and as well as Catbird and any other place that you might be affiliated with that Rick has been to, and that's from his family, not Junko, but the RSVPs are going to Junko so we can figure out how much food, and it is also going to be more like an open mic. That being said, it should be a wonderful time, and I'll put Junko's email into the, if you are planning on going, please just email her, and I'll just put her name and her email address so we can go from there. And
Hey, Neil, I
yes.
believe that's Saturday, not
I'm
Sunday.
sorry, I keep saying Sunday because
Yeah, the second is Saturday.
I'm sorry. It is Saturday. Thank you, Branson, for picking me up. I just I can't repeat myself to somebody else the same thing, that it's Saturday, not Sunday. So it's Saturday the 2nd. And Jerko Ogawa and Frank Albani will be playing as they did this past Saturday at a Porch Fest here in Rosendale. A lot of Rick's songs. So they did a great job. So please feel free to come and join us. And it's going to be more like an open mic than anything else. Rick's basically one of the words in his song is, remember me in laughter, remember me in song. So that's what it's going to be all about. So what I'm going to do, I also don't want to welcome all our friends over on YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you all. I'll get over to you and say hello momentarily. I do want to get the show started. Our opening party is not here yet. That's why I was on the phone. And so what we're going to do is ask Barry if he's ready. Maybe we can ask Barry to start us off. If that works for you, Barry. Does that work for you, Barry?
Yes, it does. I will be your opening feature.
You will be our opening feature. So let me introduce to you the one and only Barry Spyro, everybody. Let's hear it.
Hey, Barry!
Hey, Barry!
Hey, Barry. Hello, I am Barry Spyro, and I am going to play Neil Young's After the Gold Rush. Well, I dreamed I saw the silver knights in armor flowing from saying something about a queen. There were peasants singing and drummers drumming, and the archer split the tree. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun that was floating on the breeze. Fly Mother Nature in the 21st century.
Look at
Mother Nature on the run in the 21st century. I was lying in a burned out basement with the full moon in my eyes. I was hoping for a replacement when the sun burst through the skies. There was a fan vein in my head and I felt like getting high. I was thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie. Thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie. Well, I dreamed I saw
a silver
spaceship and flying in the yellow haze of the sun. There were children crying and colors flying all around the chosen one. All in a dream, all in a dream. The loading had begun. Flying Mother Nature's silver seed in a new home in the sun. Flying Mother Nature's silver seeds to a new home in the sun. Thank you.
It's very,
Very nice.
Hey,
Great.
Marjorie.
All right. Well, next up, we're going to have, believe it or not, we're going to have our secret special openers. Barry's our secret special openers, but I think Barry is the most appropriate person to open for the secret special opener, don't you think?
well, we're closing for Barry, is what it is.
Marjorie thinks so too, but I bet Barry will like our secret special opener too. Barry will know them. Oops, I gave part of it away already. Oh goodness. Sorry, kids. So let me, without further ado, let me not like them, because I mentioned that it was a them, so it is definitely a them. And oh, there they are. Look who it might be. For those who don't know who it is,
Melissa.
Melissa Fleming and Charlie Orlani, and I just want to read just a little bit about both of them. Not that most of you don't know a lot about both of them, but Charlie and Melissa have been performing together in bands and folk groups since the early 1980s. Individually or together, they have played in bars. No, not you two. In bars, truck stops. I can't imagine that. Large concert venues that I can imagine, such as the Hat Shell, Portsmouth Music Hall, Hampton Beach Casino, Cape Cod Melody Tent, the prestigious and local coffee houses, Me and Thee, Rose Garden, Linden Tree. Did you notice one they left out? Anyway, I won't go on from that. They've shared the stages with country artists, Brenda Lee, Willie Nelson, Loretta Lynn, and folk artists Bill Staines, Barry and Holly Tashinian, Jez Lowe, and Michael Smith and Brother Son. They feature tight harmonies and interesting guitar arrangements in stylistically wide range of cover and original songs. Their third time along the way, once at a time at an open mic where they brought down the house, and once as a part of a Moxie Orion band. This will be their first time on our stage right here, as he said, she said, which they were supposed to feature the last time we physically met, but we didn't quite get to it. Chances are most of you are already familiar with this highly captivating twosome. I look forward to tonight, but we know Melissa and Charlie will just bring us. We're looking forward to it. Get ready for some terrific instrumentation, great songs spanning many genres. Let's hear it for Melissa and Charlie Orlani, everybody.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing when somebody actually reads your promo in front of you.
I didn't write it, so I'm not embarrassed. Oh my God. Genre.
That's even hard to say. Genre. Okay.
The people at Jeopardy put together a whole clip of Alex Trebek saying genre in different different questions, different whatever. Anyway.
Okay.
Ready?
Let's go. Ready? May you never lay your head down without a hand to hold. May you never make your bed out in the cold. You've been like a big strong brother to me, and you know that I love you true. And never talk dirty behind my back, and you know there are those that do. Won't you please, won't you please, won't you bear it in mind? Love is a lesson we learn in our time. Bear it in mind for me. May you never lay your head down without a hand to hold. May you never make your bed out in the cold. You've been like a big sweet sister to me, and you know that I love you too. Never hold the blade that's stabbing in the back, and you know there are those that do. Won't you please, won't you please, won't you bear it in mind? Love is a lesson we learned in our time. Bear it in mind for me. May you never lose your temper if you get in a barroom fight. May you never lose your lover overnight. You've been like a big strong brother to me, and you know that I love you too. You never talk dirty behind my back, and you know there are those that do. Won't you please, won't you please, won't you bear it in mind? Love is a lesson we learn in our time. Bear it in mind for me. May you never lay your head down without a hand to hold. May you never make your bed out in the cold.
Yes.
Love that virgin.
Charlie and Melissa. All right.
It's so beautifully.
Okay,
Caper, one more friend.
people, one more down, one more up.
And
Doesn't
that
matter.
means retuning. Sorry, guys. Any capo when you're taking it off, even changing it. Yeah.
What about the song? What's about the song?
Most of my songs I have been working on literally for decades, and I'm never feel okay about it enough to send it off in the world. This was the result of an assignment to write a song in a day. And the lyrics were inspired by this phenomenon that happens to maybe not all women, but lots of women. Random people coming up and telling them to smile. Total strangers off the street, and it doesn't matter if, you know, what you look like, if you got gray hair, whatever, you're supposed to smile. And even, I mean, if you've seen Simone Biles, she smiles like all the freaking time, but one time she wasn't smiling, and this commentator put the mic in her face, "Why aren't you smiling?" And she said, "Smiles don't win gold medals." But anyway, there's more to it than that, but this, my first thought was about random people telling you to smile. She serves the custom cafeteria food to boys with acne who are insufferably rude. As she works, she does the math in her head. Should I buy insulin or diapers and bread? Every time some bozo tells her to smile, she wants to shout out loud, "I've had enough. I've had enough." But going gets tough, tough get it rough, and I've had enough. At work she tries to be just one of the boys. Her boss believes that she's his personal toy. And when she's nice she gets a pinch on the butt. When she's nice they say she slept her way up. Every time some bozo tells her to smile, she wants to shout out aloud, "I've had enough. I've had enough." I make 70 cents, he makes $1, and I've had enough. She cleans your toilets, she cuts your hair. She holds your hand in the chemo chair. She types your letters, she posts your mail. When you get nailed, she even posts your bail. And every time some bozo tells her to smile, she wants to shout out loud, I've had enough. I've had enough. Going gets tough, tough get it rough, and I've had enough. Had enough. I've had enough. The going gets tough, that's tough, got it rough, that got it rough. I've had enough. You never figured out an ending to this, did you? Oops. One small detail.
That was
That was
great.
beautiful, you guys.
Good.
Hi.
Thanks, Charlie and Melissa.
It's been a good beat.
Hey, that's great.
There's just recently an addendum that I want to make to the lyrics of this song, which is that female waitstaff are being told to take their masks off if they want to tip. See what you really look like, you know? Which is, they don't do it to guys, you know, it's wrong on so many levels, but basically it's saying, risk your life.
I know.
Good tip.
If you want to
I
tip,
agree with you.
sick. Okay, now I don't play, you play.
Okay, our last song. Sorry, now it's my turn to say I'm sorry. You will thank us.
So sorry.
Okay.
You have to tell jokes while you're doing that.
I've heard it said we tune because we care.
Right, right.
You also don't want to see me grimacing. Trying to sing a nice song, grimacing at the same time. Not fun. Anyway. This is for Tom Maynard, who loves all things Dan Fogelberg. Seldom seen the scarecrow's dream. I hang in the hopes of replacement. Castles tall, I built them all, and I dream that I'm trapped in the basement. And if you ever hear me calling out, and if you've been my pauper's crown, between the worlds of man and make-believe I can be found. Plans I've made, a masquerade, fading in fear of the coming day. Heroes' tales like nightingales wrestle with as they run away. And if you ever hear me calling out, and if you've been my pauper's crown, between the worlds of man and make-believe I can be found. garden gate, an empty plane, waiting for someone to come and fill. Castles tall, built them all, but I dream that I'm trapped in the basement. And if you ever hear me calling out, and if you've been by Pauper's Crown, between the worlds of man and make-believe I can be found.
Oh, that's pretty.
Very nice. Charlie,
Very
thank you so very much.
Very nice.
That was such a great and special secret opener for us. Just wonderful.
Was there a secret handshake that went along that and a password or something?
Yeah. Yeah. But it's so great to see you and have you with us as always. And you did such a wonderful job. We love you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. And our next performer is none other than that very special other co-host and that other special guy to me in my life. Let's hear it from Mike Delaney, everybody.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Right.
Thanks. So I have a song I wrote it about 3 years ago and never got a chance to perform it out. And I wrote it, I was at a meeting. I went to a meeting and I was there wicked early as I usually am, and this song was born then. I know exactly where I need to be, and when I need to be there, I'm always sure to head right out so I can travel without a care. But when I arrive, I'm all alone. It makes me feel so squirrely. Always one thing need to say to myself, why am I always so early? I think it started when I was young, made sure to arrive on time. My mom said be prompt for any meeting or date. Tardiness is not a good sign. I never liked the phrase fashionably late. I hope that doesn't make me nerdy. It's embarrassing not to show up on time, but why am I always so early? I try so hard to arrive on time because I'm so responsible. If you try too hard, you'll arrive real late, and Boston traffic on time is impossible. A long time from now, when I'm on in years, I'll arrive at St. Peter's Gate so pearly. He'll see me waiting for the gates to open and say, Mike, why are you always so early? I'll say, hey Pete, this is really neat. I arrived so early that I had time to write a song about arriving early, but I need to find one more rhyme. St. Peter says, Mike, that's a tricky task. There aren't many rhymes for early. I wonder if you'd consider this, make it. Why did you arrive so prematurely? I wonder if you would consider this, make it. Why do I arrive so prematurely?
Very good, Mike.
Thank you.
That's all.
Mike Delaney, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
All right. Next up, we have yet another Mike. Let's hear it for, but we'll call him Michael. This is Michael Breyer, everybody. Let's hear from Michael Breyer, and Meryl is right by his side. Welcome, Michael. It's good to see you.
Everybody, glad to be here as usual.
Great to have you.
Tonight I'm going to be singing Hank Williams' tune, I'm So Lonely I Could Cry, and I'm not playing my fiddle and I'm not playing my guitar. It's just going to be little old me singing. lonesome whippoorwill. He sounds too blue to fly. The midnight train is whining low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I've never seen a night so long when time goes crawling by. The moon just went behind a cloud to hide its face and cry. La da da dee 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 loo dee 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 doo 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 doo. La da 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 dee 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 doo 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 doo. Did you ever see a robin wean? Its leaves begin to die. That means he lost his will to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. The silence of a fallen star lights up the purple sky. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry.
Michael,
Right, Mike.
Very good.
look at that, huh?
Thanks so
Pretty
much.
good, Mike.
Thank
Good
you,
to be
Michael.
here. Thank
Good
you.
seeing you. All right, next up, coming right up is, I think tonight, a lutist, our dear friend, David Hoffman. Let's hear it for David. Are we having a lute tonight? Yes, we have a lute. David, welcome.
Right, David.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to play two short pieces. Green Sleeves is the first one, and the second one is Kemp's Jig.
Nice.
That was
All
fantastic.
right, very good. Nice.
Great selection.
Yeah, great job, David, as always. John, you good to go?
I am. No, Michelle?
Not for the moment. I just messaged her. So next up on our stage tonight is going to be John McHugh. And whenever Michelle, hey, John, welcome, my friend.
Swoon. Thank you,
Somebody
everybody.
had to do it.
That swooning is when when Michelle's at the Catbird, I swoon for her singing, and she swoons for mine. So we've always got at least one fan, you know. But I'm gonna do one I did the other night. Didn't realize I had done it too low, so I'm capoed up tonight. This is by 1965, Jerry and the Pacemakers. Life goes on day after day. Hearts torn in every way. So ferry cross the Mersey, 'cause this land's the place I love, and here I'll stay. People, they rush everywhere, each with their own secret care. So ferry cross the Mersey, and always take me there, the place I love. People around every corner, they seem to smile and say, we don't care what your name is, boy, we'll never turn you away. So I'll continue to say, here I always will stay. So ferry cross the Mersey, 'cause this land's the place I love, and here I'll stay. Here I'll stay. Here I'll stay.
Hey, John.
Great. I haven't heard that in an age. I love it.
Hey.
Thank you.
I love that song too. Thank you.
It's a beautiful song. It really is. Yeah.
I was a huge Jerry in the Face. You know what I mean?
I do. Thank you. Thank you.
Pacemakers, yeah. Hello. But I loved all this. So many of the songs. So thanks so much, John, for filling in. And I've got Michelle on the phone right now, so she'll be here momentarily.
Oh, tell her I miss her.
I will do that. All right, but next up we're going to have our dear friend. Let's hear it for Henry Shovik, coming to us all the way from Boston, Montana. Hello, Henry. Good to see you, my friend.
No sound, Henry.
Yeah, you are muted, Henry. You know that.
You are muted.
Still muted. Now you're unmuted. You're unmuted, but no sound still.
Okay, any sound now?
That's better, yeah.
Last time was pretty pitiful. I tried to use electronics and didn't do so well on that.
So you're going to try it again?
Yep, there's some electronics. Okay, a little Bobby Darin from 1959. Pretty quick, you'll see the theme. Anybody hear this? Okay.
Sounds good.
Well, the shark has pretty teeth, dear, and he keeps keeps them pearly white, just as jackknife as old Mac Heath dear, and he keeps it out of sight when the shark bites with his teeth dear. Scarlet billows start to spread. Hunty gloves though wears old Mac Heath dear, so there's never a trace of red. It's Monday morning on the sidewalk. There's a body losing life, and one's creeping around the corner. Could that someone be Mac the Knife? From a tugboat on the river, a seaman's bag just dropping down. Cement's just for the weight, dear. 5 will get you 10. Mackie's back in town. Louis Miller disappeared, dear, after drawing out his hard-earned cash. And old Mac spends like a sailor. Could our boy do something rash? Suki Tawdry, Jenny Diver, look out Miss Lotta Lenya and old Lucy Brown. Will the line forms on the right, girls, now that Maggie's back in town? Suki Tawdry, Jenny Driver, look out Miss Lucy Bunyan, old Lucy Brown. Will the line forms on the right, girls, now that Maggie's back in town? Oh, look out, old Maggie's back.
All right.
Now, is one of those sharks named Maggie? Mac the Knife?
Mac the Knife.
Thank you,
I
Mac.
sang the song before, and it was kind of grisly.
Well, thank you, Henry Shovik. Good to see you. I'm glad you're safe, and hope things in Montana are straightening out there.
One more time. It's all good. One more day.
All right. Well, next up we do have our very dear friend. Let's hear it for Mel Green, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Mel. Good to see you, my friend.
Hi there. Good to see everybody else, too. Can you hear me all right?
I'm good. Guitar and vocals, yep.
You hear everything?
Yep, everything's good.
Great, thank you. This is a song I wrote a while ago, and I thought I'd explain. I wrote the lyrics, and I couldn't find a tune for the longest time, and I was doing a CD. This goes back about 10 years at this point, my one and only CD. Anyway, I got my friend, a bass player, his name is Eric Luskin, to have a try at doing the music for this. And he did it, and we recorded it using his guitar. And now I realize years later, I do like the song so much, I should learn to play it myself. And I did eventually. So anyway, I haven't done this in a while. I'm not sure I've done it here, but if I have, forgive me. But it's called Twilight Mystery. It's basically a sort of like a soap opera. If you've ever lived in a city, and you look out on city streets and city blocks and all that kind of stuff, it's an in-city kind of environment. So that'll give you the idea. Where any city you like. Box sits on the mantle, echoes in the hall, shadows in the alley, crooked pictures on the wall. Time is ticking slowly, in the heavy summer heat. A trail of burned out matches from the hallway to the street. Twilight mystery, silent at the window. She's peeking through her blinds. Ceaseless blur of traffic, concealing as it glides. Retention betrays her longing. There's a trace of perfume in the air. The ebb and the flow and the murmur. Yellow taxi drops its fare. Twilight mystery, after 5. Where else could it be? Was their love still alive? Their hearts floated free, floated free. Twilight mystery, shadows become longer in twilight's dying sun. Mirages in the harbor, where went the missing one? Purple walls of concrete, daily dramas played. Industry and fashion meeting in an anguished passion play. Twilight mystery, unexpected phone call. She's washing dishes in her sink. Could it be her friend or a lover? She needs more time to think. So the city empties, purple shadows on, red sunset in the distance. The lovers after all. Twilight mystery, twilight mystery, twilight mystery, twilight mystery.
Oh, Mel, I just read, Mel, that Joseph Cambick on YouTube is saying that he loves the song, your guitar work, and the music.
Thank you.
So that's from right directly from YouTube.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Mel. And next, coming up is our very, very special, long-awaited time for that very special voice that we all love. None other than the one, the only, Michelle Labadie.
We want Michelle. We want Michelle.
Swoon, swoon.
Swoon, swoon.
Hello. Hi.
We missed you, my dear.
Oh, sorry I'm late. I just assumed like an idiot instead of emailing and asking, hi, is there gonna be open mic tonight?
There is. We're on it right now.
I know, I just assumed. That'll show me. Alright. Well, hello all. Oh, I've sung this one twice at other places, but so if you've heard it already, cover your ears. Oh, I have a slightly injured finger, so if I make boo-boos, that's what's going on. No big deal though. It's alright. When there's a dark storm on your horizon and you think you can't get through it, just put your hand in my hand and I'll show you how to do it. When the future looks uncertain, you can count on me to be there. And when your heart and soul are hurting, just look and you'll see me there. Just follow where I lead. I'll give you what you need. A love that's always true, and someone who believes in you. And when you're searching for that rainbow, I will help you find it. And when a mountain stands before you, I will help you climb it. Just follow where I lead. I'll give you what you need. A love that's always true, and someone who believes in you. Well, it's time to come alive. Your moment has arrived. I'll bring out the best in you. We can have it all. No, we will never fall. Looking down from our celestial view. Just follow where I lead. I'll give you what you need. And I'll tell you something else. You start believing in yourself. It's an easy thing to do when you've got someone who believes in you. Someone who believes. Someone who believes. A love that's always true, and someone who believes in you.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
Wonderful.
Michelle, that was
Michelle.
Wonderful.
It's very good. Very good.
Spoon.
so beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, and I'm glad to see your face, and I'm glad you made it. And I don't think I've ever heard you sing that song. So
Oh, okay. So good.
yeah,
Alright.
yeah, we were swooning all over that one too.
Oh, swoon. Oh. Hi, John.
I'm here.
Hello.
I'm swooning.
Oh, you're swooning. I swoon for John all the time, so we have this thing going
That's
on.
exactly what he said.
We have this thing going on. Sorry.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Wonderful to
down
see you,
upon
my
the
dear.
Stony River.
All right. Next up was that song, I think. Next up is our dear friend, for we haven't seen for a couple of ROMs. Let's hear it for Chris Morgan, everybody. Hi, Chris. Chris, welcome back.
Hey, Chris.
Thank you. Glad to be back. I was up at 10,000 feet on an old train that goes up in Colorado. It's pretty amazing. Breathing is interesting too, but I'm back. I'd like to do a Scottish song for you. It started out as a poem by Robert Burns in 1794. and it was later set to music, and it's still very popular in Scotland, and we used to sing it in our family. It has a lot of Scottish dialect in it, but I think you'll get the gist of it. It's called A Man's a Man for All That, or All That. And the implication is for all that he possesses. But the song makes fun of that. It mocks it, because the song says, a man's a man because he's honest. And even if he's poor, he can be the king. And so that's really the message of the song. And it goes like this. Is there for honest poverty that hangs his head and all that? The coward slave, we pass him by, we dare be poor for all that, for all that and all that, our tiles obscure and all that, the rank is but the guinea's stamp, the man's the god for all that. What though our homely fare we dine, wear hodden grey and all that, gie fools their silks and knaves their wine, a man's a man for all that, for all that and all that, their tinsel show and all that, the honest man, though he's e'er so poor, is king of men for all that. You see yon barky cod a lord, where struts and stairs and all that, though hundreds worship at his word, he's but a coof for all that, for all that and all that, his ribboned star and all that, the man of independent mind, he looks and laughs at all that. A prince can make a belted knight, a marquis, duke, and all that, but an honest man, a boon is might, good faith, he mauna fall that, for all that and all that, their dignities and all that, a pith of sense and pride all worth, are higher rank than all that. Then let us pray that come it may, and come it will, for all that, that sense and worth o'er all the earth shall bear the grey and all that, for all that and all that, it's coming yet for all that man to man the world o'er shall brothers be, for all that.
Very nice, Chris.
Beautiful, Chris. Really nice. Thank you so much, Chris. I'm glad you enjoyed your distance to the heights up there. It's we did miss you. Oh,
Vice versa.
Is that the cog railway you went on?
I did, yeah. It's quite something. I recommend it.
Did you have the apple cider donuts at the top?
I was busy breathing.
Okay.
That could be hard. I've been there, done that. All right. Well, next up is one of our wonderful co-hosts, the guy who's doing everything else tonight along with us. Let's hear it for Tom Main and everybody. Hey, Tom, good to see you, my friend.
Too.
I don't know whose voice that could be.
I don't either. Yay, Tom.
It's me.
Yeah, John, I was going to pin it on you.
Hello, I'm John.
Not Michelle. Yeah, well, great music tonight. I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoyed our secret special.
That's what I was thinking. Secret Santa. That's right.
Yeah,
Secret
something like
Santa.
that. And Charlie, hey, thanks for that Dan Fogelberg song. Appreciate it. Loved it. I'm going to do a Bill Staines song tonight. This it seems to me that Bill would often do his tours in the fall. I remember, seeing him mostly in the local coffee houses in the fall. So this song feels like fall to me. It's not exactly fall, but it feels like it. It's called River. I was born in the path of the winter wind. I was raised where the mountains are old. Their springtime waters came dancing down. I remember the tales they told, the whistling ways of my younger days, too quickly have faded on by. All of their memories linger on, like the light in a fading sky. River, take me along in your sunshine. Sing me your song, ever moving and winding and free. You rolling, oh river, you changing, oh river. Let's you and me, river, run down to the sea. I've been to the city and back again. I've been moved by some things that I've learned. Met a lot of good people, and I've called them friends. Felt the change when the seasons turn. I've heard all the songs that the children sing, and I've listened to love's melodies. I felt my own music within me rise, like the wind in the autumn trees. River, take me along in your sunshine. Sing me your song, ever moving and winding and free. You changing, oh river, you rolling, oh river. Let's you and me, river, run down to the sea. Someday when the flowers are blooming still, someday when the grass is still green, my rolling waters will round the bend flow into the open sea. So here's to the rainbow that's followed me here, and here's to the friends that I know, and here's to the song that's within me now. I will sing it where I go. River, take me along in your sunshine. Sing me a song, ever moving and winding. And you roll an old river, you change an old river. That's you and me, river, run down to the sea. River, take me along in your sunshine. Sing me a song, ever moving and winding and free. You roll an old river, you change an old river. That's you and me, river, run down to the sea.
Nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Really nicely done.
Moonworthy.
It's Woodworthy. It is.
Moonworthy, yeah.
Yes, I agree. It's moon-worthy. Moon.
Oh my goodness. And Tom, thanks.
I'll bring the low voice more
Oh,
often.
stop it. Oh, awesome.
We have a soprano and an alto. There you go. All right. Well, next up we have, let's hear it from Mike Williams, everybody. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hey,
Oh, Mike.
Hi everyone. That was beautiful.
Really well.
Make sure my sound is okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm gonna have a little change of pace here. Welcome or unwelcome, I don't know. I'm gonna do a song that I wrote many years ago, and it was my idea. It was gonna be a summer rock and roll single. And it's called Revere Beach Girls. And it was really about Rosendale, but we don't have a beach. But it was about neighborhood and how the sense of identity, which when I moved to Boston, that was kind of new to me, and that every neighborhood had its own character and their rivalry just within the city of Boston. And on the brick wall, on the side of Wallpaper City, which is now 2 floors of apartments above, someone spray painted Rosie Rules, R-O-S-I Rules. And I thought, well, first I thought, they have rules? And then I get it, Rosie Rules. And so I called it, I thought, well, we've got a beach, and I remembered that I wanted it to be a summer song. In summer of 65, 66, it was California Girls by the Beach Boys. In the summer of 75, it was Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen. And this was kind of a mix of the two. So it's called Revere Beach Girls. And I put it on I did my own label, and I called it Rosie Records, R-O-Z-Z-I-E. And that was so controversial that the Parkway Transcript called me out and said, what's this Rosie with 2 Z's? It's R-O-S-I or R-O-S-S-I-E. But no one says Rosie. Things have changed. So this is called, oh, and by the way, speaking of Rosendale, I've got a gig. I'll be playing at the little music after the Rosendale Day Parade. And of course, I've got to do another day in Rosie, right? So this is called Revere Beach Girls, for what it's worth. I put it out on my label, printed 1,000 copies. I've got 900 up in my attic, and I gave 50 to WBCN because they were doing this Reach the Beach, and they wanted to give them away. Okay. girls that come alive in the summer. It's not like Chelsea girls at all. They love the beach on a hot day, warm nights on the parkway, love their neighborhood best of all. Revere Beach girls, they lay out in the hot sun with their towels spread out on the sand. They rub on coconut oil, they keep an eye on the boys, they're all working on their summer tan. And the boys are cool, they're out of school, they talk tough and they get high. They all stop to watch as the girls walk by. They come on, but they're still shy. Now in this next verse, when I told Charlie I'd written this, he said, "Is Kelly's in it?" And I go, "No." Uh-oh, so I've changed this lyric. See him tonight down by Kelly's, out on the seawall, hanging out with the usual crowd. Deanne's with her boyfriend, Maureen's with old school friends, Kathy's waiting for her ideal man. Their eyes are mysterious, they flash in the streetlight. Their hair's cut Farrah Fawcett style. They wear Valenti jeans and designer t-shirts. They're good kids, but they get kinda wild. But it's summer down on the boulevard, and summer goes by so fast. They're romantic, they're dreamers, they're young and alive, and they got to make the evening last. And the boys are out, they're cruising the town, they got their tape decks jacked up high. They all stop to talk, they got their confidence up, they come on, they're bold tonight. Revere Beach girls, Revere Beach girls, Revere Beach girls, they're tough and they're lovely. Revere Beach girls, we love to think of them. Revere Beach girls.
Wow.
Nice. Great.
Cute.
Mike.
Good.
Nice, Mike. Very nice.
And, I think Kelly's idea about Kelly's, putting Kelly's in there was a good idea too.
I think so. Got
Now-
a little cred.
Now, like with Michelle, I'm starving too. So
A little roast beef, huh? Down at Kelly's.
thank you, and don't forget to go see Mike Williams down at after the Rosendale Day Parade. That's October 1st, right?
3rd, Sunday.
Good. Okay. Good.
I think it's the music starts. I think at 2:30. I'm on at 4:15 or whenever.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
well, thank you very much, Mike, for everything that you do. All right. Next up is Jeffrey Margulies. Everybody, let's hear it for Jeff. Hi, Jeff. Welcome.
Hello.
See ya.
Hello, everybody.
Good to see you, my friend.
Hey,
Oh,
Jeffrey.
nice.
That's very nice.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. Then next up, we're going to be going to, I'm sorry, let me get the right person. Mel Gluskin coming up next. Let's hear from Mel. Hey, Mel. Good to see you.
Good to be back. How is the level?
Sounds good.
All right, so I'm almost embarrassed to say this, but I have at home a very serious termite problem. But these are very special termites. They like musical instruments.
Oh no.
Oh. So.
Wow. Well, they have good taste, though.
Yeah. They go for the telly.
Mel, you're muted.
Not the Strat.
Yeah, you got muted. They might have gotten that too.
Okay. Did I tell you I had a termite problem?
Yeah, we heard up to the point where you showed us the back.
Okay, well, I have a termite problem. But the rest of the story is I got this on eBay at a very cheap price, and I decided I don't like heavy guitars, so I managed to chisel away about 1.5 pounds, and it's actually quite comfortable now, except for the splinters that are getting my stomach. Anyway, this is a song that may sound familiar. It's a blues, but I've morphed it in my own demented way, and there are certain notes you will be expecting to hear that I will not play, and that's just to be really annoying.
Cool.
Thank you.
That's sweet.
Good.
Wow.
Thank you, thank you.
I like that.
That's good, Mel.
Okay. I'm going to take another 1.5 pounds off of this sucker.
There you go. Thank you, Mel. Sounded great.
Thank you very much. Good to see everybody.
Next up, we're going to have our dear friend Blake from Bofat come to the microphone. From Bofat will be Chris Lee, Andy Anderson, and Bo Vita. I don't see Ken Porter yet, but maybe that'll happen afterwards. Let's go to Branson Bofat, everyone. Yay, Branson.
Hey.
All right, everybody.
Handsome.
I'm just a whining boy, babe, I can't deny my name. I'm just a whining boy, babe, I can't deny my name. Deny my name. Whining boy, don't deny my name. I pick it up up and shake it like sweet Stephen chain. Whining boy, I don't deny my name. Mama, 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 take a look at sis. Mama, 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 take a look at sis. Now little sis. Mama, mama, take a look at sis. She out there on the levee doing that double twist. Whining boy, I don't deny my name. Sister, sister, she's a dirty little. Sister, sister, she's a dirty little. Not little. Sister, sister, dirty little. She wanna be a bad girl, but she just don't know how. Whining boy, I don't deny my name. Spider, spider, she's climbing up that wall. Spider, spider, she's climbing up that wall. Up that wall. Spider, spider, climbing up that wall. She get up to the top to have her ashes hauled. Whining boy, I don't deny my name. I'm just a whining boy, babe, I don't deny my name. I'm just a whining boy, babe, I don't deny my name. Deny my name. Whining boy, don't deny my name. I pick it up and shake it like sweet Stephen chain. Whining boy, I don't deny my name.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, thank you. That's the whining boy.
All right.
Very good. Very good.
That was really nicely done, my friend.
Song.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah. You've got it down. You've got it down pat now.
Well,
Sure.
you couldn't see my guitar tonight. I didn't set this up right.
Well, we could
There
hear
it is.
I could see enough of it.
We knew it was there.
Well, you'll just have to do it again, Branson.
Yeah,
Another time.
there you go. Well, we love that hummingbird, but we also love that guy behind the hummingbird, you know? Okay, next up is for Chris Lee, everybody. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris Lee.
Hey, Chris.
Chris.
Okay. Can you hear the guitar at all?
Yeah.
Sounds fine.
This song was written by a fellow by the name of John Stewart. He was a singer, a songwriter, and he joined the Kingston Trio in the mid-'60s, and he took the place of Bob Shane, I believe, and he wrote a lot of songs. One of his more famous songs was Daydream Believer, and the Monkees did it. And this is one called Willard. Willard, he's a loner, living by the railway, living by the tracks beside his home. Willard, he's a loner, and if you're going his way, say hello, he ain't got no one to call his own. Mama knows that I was once a child. Mama was the first one to hear me cry. His mama was that he was just a child. Could it be we're all just Willards in disguise? Soldiers of glass standing by the trash, Willard's colored bottles in a line. Soldiers of glass, it's funny you should ask. They're the only friends he has to pass the time. And Mama knows that I was once a child. Mama was the first one to hear me cry. Mama knows that he was once a child. They are all just Willards in disguise. They're tearing down all the buildings in this town. House where Willard Jefferson has stayed. They can't tear him down, or it'll always be around. He's hard as all that old black river clay. My mama knows that I was once a child. Mama was the first one to hear me cry. His mama knows that he was once a child. Could it be we're all just Willards in disguise? Could it be we're all just Willards in disguise?
Very nice,
job.
Chris. Very nice.
That's a song I learned from my song producer, Jim Polano. He writes them, I play them.
Great song.
They used to call him Willard, actually, as a matter of fact, the people close to that circle of friends that he was in. because he came up with that song, and nobody had ever heard of John Stewart.
Wow.
He used to find them all over the place. So he'd find them, and I'd play them.
Well, there you go.
Thanks to Jim Polano.
He's did a great job with Jim Polano songs or any song you decide to play, Chris. So we thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
We thank you for being here, my friend.
Yep. Yeah, I like it.
Well, next up for us is going to be Andy Anderson, and there he is, right center stage. How are you, Andy? How are you and the family doing?
Well, we're doing great, and it's great to be with you, Neil, and all of the Romulans with us tonight. And I want to thank you and Mike and Tom and Ken and all the people that do the technical support to keep us going on Zoom and YouTube. It's a remarkable job, and it's always fun. And I'm going to do a song tonight, and I want to dedicate it to my wife, Susan, who's right here with me at our home in West Roxbury, and also my daughter, Valerie, who's watching and listening from her home in Brooklyn, New York. The song is called Make Me a Channel of Your Peace. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury or pardon, Lord. And where there's doubt, true faith in you. Oh, Master, grant that I may never see so much to be consoled as to console. Oh, to be understood as to understand. To be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there's despair in life, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, only light. And where there's sadness, ever joy. Oh, Master, grant that I may never see so much to be consoled as to console. Oh, to be understood as to understand. To be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. In giving to all that we receive, and in dying that we're born to eternal life. Oh, Master, grant that I may never see so much to be consoled as to console. Oh, to be understood as to understand. a channel of your peace.
Oh, Andy, that was so beautiful.
Beautiful.
I'm glad.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Valerie, that's in Brooklyn, watching you doing this.
Yeah, Valerie's in Brooklyn watching and listening.
So your mom and your dad are so wonderful to us, and we just love them dearly. And I'm glad you're with us as well. So thank you, and thank you for your entire family. Has been a real blessing to all of us.
Thanks, Neil.
All right, and thank you for your very kind words as well, Andy. And say hi to Susan for me.
Yeah, I will.
Russ. All right, well, next up is none other than our dear friend, Bovina.
Oh, yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
You are
Yes?
heard.
You are
Can
heard.
hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
Can you hear the guitar?
Yes.
Well, here goes nothing.
Kansas prayer, and we had a
Okay.
little
I've been practicing and practicing this song. I don't know what it is. It's just something that's like stuck in my brain, and I am now prepared to present this song to you. And you can sing along to it, okay? Here we go. Old cowpoke went riding out one dark and windy day. On a ridge he rested as he went along his way. And all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, plowing through the ragged sky and up a cloudy draw. Brands were still on fire, their hoofs were made of steel. Horns were black and shiny, and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as he rushed through the sky. Saw the riders coming hard, heard their anguish cry. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-oh. Ghost riders in the sky. Now this verse is the verse from hell. Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. They're riding hard to catch that herd, they ain't caught 'em yet. 'Cause they got to ride forever on that range out in the sky. Horses snorting fire as they ride on, hear their cry. Everybody sing. Yippee-yi-yay, I can't hear you. Yippee-yi-oh. Ghost riders in the sky. As the riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save yourself from hell, riding on this range, then cowboy, change your ways today, or forever you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across this endless sky. Here we go. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-oh. Ghost riders in the sky. One more yippee, ready? Here we go. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-oh. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. One more time. Ghost riders in the sky.
Yippee! Good one.
That sounded awesome. So, great job. Great job.
That was good.
Thank you so much.
I enjoyed it. I was sitting along. I didn't want to yell too loud, though. Anybody would have gotten distorted. But anyway, thanks so much, Bo. Great to see you. Glad you got in.
Okay, thank you.
All right, next up, coming to us all the way from Fresno, California, let's have Mike McNamara, everybody. Hey, Mike.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, how's the guitar sound?
Good.
Good.
Fantastic. All right. Thanks very much for hosting once again. I really love this community. Really happy to be playing here. I'm gonna play another original. This one's called Everything. I just wanna give you everything. When I think about you, my old heart begins to sing. Haven't heard that song in oh so long. It's kinda troubling. Makes me wanna give you everything. Makes me wanna give you everything. I wish I didn't wanna hold your hand. Our lives would be much easier, I know you understand. Didn't think that it could happen, but it didn't. Here I am, a silly fool that wants to hold your hand. A silly fool that wants to hold your hand. Tried so hard to be careful and not want anything. Then you came into my life and that made this fool heart sing. Sing. I would do just anything for you. Tell me all your secret wishes, I'll make them come true. I won't ask you to love me, that's impossible to do. Still, I would do anything for you. Still, I would do anything for you. I just wanna give you everything. When I think about you, my heart begins to sing. Haven't heard that song in oh so long. It's kinda troubling. Makes me wanna give you everything. Makes me wanna give you everything. That's great.
Thanks.
Nice.
Oh, thanks.
It's
Very nice.
A great hit of yours, Mike. I really enjoy your originals.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Well, we appreciate what you come with, and it's just so wonderful after all these years.
Oh no, it's great to come back and into the arms of a loving community.
Sure. Well, you're back with us, so that's a good thing. We're happy for that. All right. Well, next up is Mr. John Zaya, who we never know what he's going to be performing or playing, or he's always a bastion of talent. So, John, great to see you. How are things in Georgia? Are you still in Georgia?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
You were coming up in September sometime, weren't you?
I came up already. I've been up and back.
Oh,
Yeah, he was here.
Yeah, I was up last week.
He did 2 shows with us.
Oh, I didn't know that. Go figure, huh?
I did. Oh, well.
Well,
It's all right.
glad you got the bass or whatever you needed, and you had a good time.
It worked out really well. Thank you. Yes, it did.
Great. Well, let's hear it for John Zaya, everybody. Back with
All right,
I'm going
John.
to do a mashup of a couple of songs tonight. One's called the Swallowtail Jig, and the other one's called the Coal Rain Jig. Give it a try.
All right, Johnny.
Very nice, John.
Oh, that's beautiful, as always.
Thank you.
Always good to see and hear you. And see, even though you're separated by a little bit of space more than you were, it's great to have you with us, as always.
Glad to be here. Very glad.
We're glad you're here, too. All right, next up is our very, very dear friend. Let's hear it for Storm, everybody. Hi, Storm. Welcome, my friend.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be joining you from Greenfield, Massachusetts. Qualifications of the Scout. I have walked the shoals of madness and listened to the ocean's call within a siren shell. I have stood upon the needle's point and crossed the razor's edge. And though I hid a while inside most drunken bottles and smoke-caused dreams, I have emerged again to light, to breathe in pure air, to declare one can endure, to caution of the pitfalls of the journey, and, God willing, to guide you safely through. You know the Hollywood sign that stands in the Hollywood Hills? I don't think the Christ of the Andes ever blessed so many ills. The Hollywood sign seems to smile like it's constantly saying cheese. I doubt the Statue of Liberty ever welcomed more refugees. Give me your poor, your tired, your pimps, your car hops, your cowboys, your idiots, your chimps. Give me your freaks, your horrors, your harlots. Give me your flunkies, your junkies. Give me your starlets. Mary Cecilia Brown rode to town on a Malibu bus. She climbed to the top of the Hollywood sign, and with the smallest possible fuss, she jumped off the letter H, 'cause she did not become a star. She died in less than a minute and a half. She looked a bit like Hedy Lamarr. Sometimes I have this dream. When the time comes for me to go, I will climb that hill and I'll hang myself from the second or third letter O. When Mary Cecilia jumped, she finally made the grade. Her name was in the obituary column of both the daily trades. I hope the Hollywood sign cries for the town it touches. The Lady of Lords in her grotto saw fewer cripples and crutches. Give me your poor, your maladjusted, you're sick and you're beat and you're sad and you're busted. Give me your has-been, give me your twisted, your loners, your losers. Give me your blacklisted. You know the Hollywood sign, the witness to our confusion. A symbol of dreams turns out to be a sign of delusion. The poem was mine, the song is by Dory Previn, Mary C. Brown, and the Hollywood sign.
Great job.
Bill Previn was one of my favorites. I was blessed to get to see her perform a long, long time ago. I think it was actually in New York. It wasn't here in Boston. But I loved the show that she did. So thank you, Storm, for being with
One of those forgotten voices that shouldn't be.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Well, thank you, Storm. Great to see you as always and hear you. All right, next up is somebody that we have not seen on our virtual open mic since we began. And let's hear it for David Diamond, everybody. Welcome, David. Good to see you, my friend. You're unmuted, David. You have to unmute.
Thank you. Good to see everybody. I'm going to be singing a Josh Groban song.
Excellent.
At least I thought I was. I know you're gone. I watched you leave. I always thought that it was me. You made it clear from that last kiss. You wouldn't want a life with maybes and what ifs. When every boat has sailed away and every path is marked and paved, when every road has had its say, then I'll be bringing you back home to
stay. I have the cards you sent to me. You wrote of trains and Paris galleries. This spring you'll draw canals and frescoed walls. Look how far your dreaming's gone. When every town looks just the same, when every choice gets hard to make, when every map is put away, then I'll be bringing you back home to stay. And now I know why you had to go alone. Isn't there a place between when every boat has sailed away and every path is marked and paved, when every road has had its say, then I'll be bringing you back home to stay. Reach out to me, call out my name, and I would bring you back again today.
That was beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful job.
Thank you.
Levels were perfect. It was really nice. It's just so great to see you again.
Thanks so much.
And hopefully we'll see you from now on in our virtual open mics.
That would be great. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you'll keep getting the newsletters, and now you know how to access Zoom well.
I do. Thank you.
A great job, and thanks so much. All right. Well, moving right along, a friend we haven't seen also in a very long time. Let's hear it for Diane Battistello, everybody.
Thank you.
For a sign up, it's Battistello, but I'm not sure.
It is.
But it's so great to see you, my dear. It's been a long time.
Thank you. Well, I'm a farmer, so starting in like April, I'm just out in the garden until harvest time, and I have almost everything done. I have a few tomatoes left to can, and I've got so many green beans. I'm freezing them, and after that, I should be back to open mic.
Yay!
Yeah, I miss everybody. It's so good to see you all, and everything sounds wonderful. So one of the things that happened to me during COVID is I hired somebody to do some yard work for me, and they made a total mess out of my yard. And small claims court's really not functioning right now. So I wrote a song, and I intend to record it and send it to him, but I don't really know it so well yet. So we're gonna hear it tonight, and I have some improvements to make, but got to start somewhere, right? Don't hire yardstick, preservation tree. They're not very good at what they do. And I found out that they lie to you. They've got impressive language. They give you just the right price. I didn't think I was rolling the dice. Whoops. But oh, what a surprise. The day the work crew arrived. Don't hire yardstick preservation tree. They're not very good at what they do. In fact, they don't really have a clue. They plowed pea stones all over my land. And that severed sycamore limb I found in the swamp, that wasn't part of the plan. And oh, my eyes opened wide to see Robert take it all in stride. You'd be back in the spring to tidy up things. You said you'd clean up this mess. But spring came and went and no phone calls returned. No regrets did you express. So all I can do is what songwriters do. Here's a little ditty for you. Don't hire yardstick preservation tree. If I only knew what I'm telling you before I hired that butcherous crew, I'd have one less headache and my heart wouldn't burn. There'd be no tire ruts on my lawn, and my stomach wouldn't turn. And oh, Robert, you're some kind of man, a man whose word is a sham. I say, Robert, you're some kind of man. You're a man whose word is a sham.
All right.
I'm sure he's gonna like that when I finish it, but he's getting it.
That was a good one.
Bob,
That was good.
a terrible thing.
Thank you.
I think that's a really good song.
Is
And
it a little over the edge, Neil?
actually, I'm not sure if you saw what Jan Seides just put in, but she said it's better than Yelp.
Yeah, well, actually, all the write-ups on Yelp were pretty good. I wrote a really nasty write-up on Yelp, and they buried it somewhere. So,
Of course. That song is they put him on a business song.
well, they're gonna get a copy, and I'm gonna sing it everywhere from Providence to Boston. So
Okay.
you're gonna get sick of it.
Oh, we'll hear it live at ROM when that time comes, right? We just heard it live now, so thank you.
We're all going to learn it.
Yeah, all learn it and sing together.
Have a parade.
Yeah, march around your farm and make them know.
Thank you. Yeah, you can all sing in harmony.
Thank you, my dear friend.
Thank you so
We're
much.
ready.
Good to see everybody.
All right. Well, right now we've got somebody that's actually never ever been to Rosendale Open Mic. It's his first time coming, and he found us. And he doesn't live too far away. But let's give a warm Rosendale Open Mic welcome to Paul Fernaro.
Right.
Nice to see you, Paul.
Thank you. This is called Walking Tall. Waiting on
Oh, Paul, that was awesome.
All
right.
Paul.
Hey, thank you.
Great. Hopefully you continue to come join us and be with us for the second and the fourth Mondays that you can come.
Yes, I plan to. Thank you.
Great to see you and great to meet you and hear you.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Well, next up, coming, I believe, all the way from Florida. I could be wrong. Let's hear for Jane Ross Fallon, everybody. Hi, Jane.
Hi there. Yeah, I'm still in Florida.
Hello, Florida. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's starting to actually get kind of cool here. It's starting to get cool here, at least 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Anyway, I miss the fall in New England. I really do. It's a lovely time of year. So enjoy. I'm going to do one that's was a prompt song for a open mic called On Hero. Song about heroes. So I turned into superheroes. I haven't sung this out for quite a while. My teacher wouldn't pass the test, had no letter on his chest, did not fly around the sky at night. Wasn't faster than a train, could not stop a flying plane. I don't think he looked too good in tights. But he told me I could be what I wanted to be. Saw the strength in me no one else could see. I don't know about you, but that's a hero to me. Her hair was gray, she wasn't tall, could not leap a 10-foot wall. Grandma never wore a spandex gown, could not shoot fire from her eyes or appear in strange disguise, control the weather or save a town. But she gave me what she had, everything she could, taught me right from wrong, the bad from the good. I don't know about you, but that's a hero to me. Heroes come in all shapes and sizes, where they might show up might surprise us. She didn't have enormous breast, wasn't smarter than the rest, could not stop a bullet with her hand, did not move at super speed, was not some mutated breed, could not change water into sand. But my sister held my hand the day I started school, did not let the other kids say I wasn't cool. I don't know about you, but that's a hero to me. There are those who never wear a cape or break the ropes, make an escape, and never slap a villain into jail. Don't know how to see through walls, do not keep the crowd in thrall, performing feats that are beyond the pale. They simply care for those they love, someone besides themselves they're always thinking of. I don't know about you, but they're heroes to me. I don't know about you, they're superheroes to me.
Something.
That's
I
nice.
hope someone will be.
Very nice.
Great song. Great song.
Thank you.
Well done.
That was really a nice song.
Thank you.
Really nice song.
Then again, I don't know a song that you've written that I don't like.
You're so easy to please. That's the problem with you.
I don't know about that, but
We'll write that one in the bedroom.
so great to have you with us.
It's nice to be here. Thank you.
Thanks so much. So now we're going to take a well, depending on which way you're looking, a left or a right from Florida, and we're going to move up over to Austin, Texas, to hear our dear friend Jan Sides, everybody. Hi, Jan. Welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here. Hello. So yeah, I'm in Austin, and so is Jessica. Hi, Jessica. So this was written from a prompt, sort of. There's this guy in California who does this project. He's kind of connected to Far West Regional Folk Alliance. And what he does is he commissions visual art, and then he gives the results to songwriters and asks them to write something inspired by the art. And then he takes the songs that he gets from that and gives them to visual artists and asks them to create something inspired by the songs. And he's done that back and forth now about 7 or 8 times. I've been involved with 6 or 7 of them. I even made a doll for him at one point, but it ended up with my granddaughter, so I was really making a doll for me. But anyway, this was written from a picture of a rose, a line drawing of a rose and other flowers, and the rose was the only thing that was colored in. And it took me 1.5 years to get around to it, but then it happened just like that, like the ones you like do. And this is it. He brought me a rose. In fact, he brought 2 or 3. He said that he loved spending time with me. He told me his heart came with no guarantee of riches. Other than that, he'd like a chance to grant all my wishes. Well, I have no wish for fancy clothes. I have no need for jewels. And people who think money will make them happy, I think are fools. I find my happiness in one who chose to care enough to bring me roses. Oh, yeah, I put the roses in my grandmother's face. I thought sweet was that shy little smile on his face. I knew his heart was right on his sleeve. Between that and the roses, what else did I need? 'Cause I have no wish for fancy clothes, I have no need for jewels. And people who think money will make them happy, I think are fools. I'll find my happiness in the one who chose to care enough to bring me roses. Maybe given enough time, love will grow. Or maybe it won't, but I will never forget him, that I know. 'Cause I have no wish for fancy clothes, I have no need for jewels. And people who think money will make them happy, I think are fools. I'll find my happiness in one who chose to care enough to bring me roses. He cared enough to bring me roses.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Jim,
Right, Dan.
Very nice.
What a
Thank
great
you.
song.
Lovely.
very nice.
Thanks very much.
Well, thank you for coming all the way from Austin, Texas. And I guess the next person that's coming all the way from Austin, Texas, it's equidistance, I guess, huh? And but it's so great to have Jessica Cohen back with us. Hi, Jessica. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good, thanks.
That's great. That's great. Boy, you're getting all exciting news.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Jessica. I guess I was here about a month ago. Yeah. So this week I'm here because I just released a single on Spotify and other YouTube and other things for the first time, and so that's cool. And today I'm doing the song that I published on there. And also I'll put it in the chat if anyone wants to like give it a listen. Like it's a bit more professional in the version that I published, like they're different drums and other cool things. I just have in the chat if anyone wants to look it up. And yeah, so I'll be doing that today, just on piano. Hope you like it. Okay. Sorry, let me move this. All right. Lonely, depressed, clearly upset. Do you seem to be aware? Sitting, staring at the TV, lights glaring. You seem to all but care. And I've had it, I'm leaving, and never coming back to your superficial arms. 'Cause you're nothing without something, and without me you have nothing but your charms. I have turned to rubble, cracked and scarred and scared. It's out of the blue, but I won't miss you. The damage is new, and this true love's not true. I'm walking out the door before I turn to dust. Moving to DC, just you and me. I never once look back. Anger, remorse, life going off course. I always cut you slack. 'Cause I loved you, you were happy, but not enough for you to say it back. Ever since then, life's been less than. It's all changing now, 'cause I won't have your back. I have turned to rubble, cracked and scarred and scared. It's out of the blue, but I won't miss you. The damage is new, and this true love's not true. I'm walking out the door. Freedom, finally. Everything I wish it'll be. Freedom, finally. But I don't feel lonely. I have turned to rubble, cracked and scarred and scared. It's out of the blue, but I won't miss you. The damage is new, and this true love's not true. I'm walking out the door. I'll find my way out. I am gonna stumble, but I learned to love my rebel. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was beautiful. It was so
Thank you.
That was amazing.
That
Wow.
was really good.
really
nice.
really special, and I hope it goes a long, long way. And I'm sure there's more to come from that too.
Thank you.
And say hi to your mom from me.
I will.
I bet she's right next to you somewhere, right?
In the next room, close. Yeah.
So it's always great to see you. You know, you're always welcome here, and
Thank
you know,
you.
anytime. And the next one for us is going to be on. Will be when is it going to be? On the 11th of October. So
All right, I'll see if I can come. Cool.
You know, whether it's before or after any of the classes, I know you take multiples. So keep up the great work, my dear.
Great, thank you so much.
Good to see you, as always. Oh, no, not that time, huh? Oh, goodness. Well, again, I do want to thank all of you for staying. And, the only reason I try to do anything towards the end of the open mic, and I'm not sure if Charlie and Melissa are still here, but and Mike Delaney, and oftentimes Ken Porter, who's not here tonight, but they're my backup band because I don't really cherish doing solo like Jessica just did a beautiful job at age 15. But this is this song I decided to do tonight was a song that I'm probably not the most religious person in the world, but I like the sentiment of the song. And I also learned today from my friend in Israel that today is a holiday, a Jewish holiday called Simchas Torah, meaning the blessing of the Torah. And so the song I decided to do is called Tikkun Olam. And it means to repair the world. It means mend the world and safeguard those who may be at a disadvantage at any point. It almost could go along a little bit with some of Jessica's, the beautiful words in Jessica's song in some regard, but not the way I play it. But we'll see if I can do it. Tikkun Olam, Tikkun Olam, Tikkun Olam, B'Kesh Shalom. Tikkun Olam, Tikkun Olam, Tikkun Olam, B'Kesh Shalom. Tales of how the world was born in 7 days, 6 of them for work, 1 to rest and play, and God places holy light into a vessel made of clay. But it was fractured by our sins and pieces fell away. Tikkun Olam, Tikkun Olam, Tikkun Olam, B'Kesh Shalom. Why was God so careless to lose that sacred light? Buried now, we just gather up the shards to set creation right. It's not the task we made, not finished, but we must lend our hands as we love through imperfections, and we heal our broken lands. Tikkun Olam, Tikkun Olam, Tikkun Olam, B'Kesh Shalom. So we tend to the garden, picking stone and pulling weeds. Diane, we barter with compassion and a fragile sacred seed. We are partners in creation and let God true light shine. When by faith and solidarity we show our love divine. Tikkun Olam, Tikkun Olam, Tikkun Olam, B'Kesh Shalom. Tikkun Olam, Tikkun Olam, Tikkun Olam, B'Kesh Shalom. Tikkun Olam, Tikkun Olam, Tikkun Olam, Baka Shalom. And with that, I will say shalom to each of you. I thank you for being with us here at Rosendale Open Mic. My blessing go to you.
Neil Braverman.
Oh, that was great, Neil.
Oh, so nice.
Thank you.
Neil,
Very nice,
wonderful.
Neil.
Thank you.
Very nice, Neil.
Neil.
Very
Very
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Very nice.
Thank you all for being here with us tonight. Stay there, guitar, don't move. I don't have my guitar trained and my dog's right next to it, so
It's the guitar that's been drinking, not.
that's it, yeah. Definitely wasn't me, that's for sure. But again, my thanks to all of you who've come from far and near, and it's just wonderful to have you as dear friends in my heart. And like I said, we need to do a lot of the Tikkun Olam, that regardless of what we believe in, because there are so many hurting people in our world today, and we need to. This music is very therapeutic, and I think we proved that tonight. And I thank you all for being here, and I just wish you safe travels wherever you go, whatever you do, and I hope to see you here again when we have our next show on October 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I know a lot of you aren't in Eastern Time, but I thank you so much on behalf of Mike Delaney, myself, and to everybody over there on YouTube who are making such wonderful comments about everybody that was playing tonight. Thank you so much there too. And
Thank you, Neil.
Thank you.
Thanks, Neil.
Thank you.
Great
Super
job.
wonderful program,
Thanks,
Neil.
Neil.
That was nice.
Thanks, everybody, for being so talented.
Oh, thank you, Roz. Now, you're such a great talent yourself, Roz. You know that? You're very special to us, my dear Roz. You really are.
Roz. Hi, Neil. Hi, Roz.
Oh, there you are, Sue. I didn't see your name.
I came late. I had something to do, and I came late, around 8:30ish.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least none of
my solo.
at me. So that's a good thing. Well, you're always welcome here, Sue. You know that.
I know that. It's wonderful.
I am going to say goodbye to YouTube right now, and that way I can go in gallery view. So goodbye to everybody on YouTube, and thanks again for being with us. Valerie, if you're still here.